This is Advancing Your Business, Your People, and Your Legacy podcast, where we discuss all things that impact the growth, value, and sustainability of privately held businesses. This podcast is produced by the Rawls Group, Business Succession Planners, and I am Kendall Rawls, your moderator. In this series, focused on Where Are All the Leaders, Aichia Bascaro of the American Franchise Academy and Jeff Bannon of the Rawls Group will tackle unique challenges multi-unit franchisees face in recruiting, developing, and retaining top talent. This series covers a variety of discussion topics, so after you finish this installment, be sure to check back in to listen to the remainder of the conversation. Here we go. So Jeff, to finish this conversation, where are today's leaders?
They're everywhere. There's no cookie cutter for this, and as I said, we use a lot of different strengths-based assessments to help identify each individual's strength within the organization with an understanding of what leadership under that person would look like. So there is, any personality can be a leader. It's just a question of development. And, you know, to Aisha's point earlier, it's whether you have a college degree or a high school degree doesn't necessarily preclude you from leading anything. It's just the personal development, particularly as it relates to within the organization. So today's leaders, they're everywhere. They just need some development.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff. You know, it is a matter of us being proactive in looking around, not only in the outside and recruiting and hiring from the outside, but I would tell you that within the organizations, there are leaders in all of their ranks, and we're just not making the effort to go looking for them. For some reason, we think that only the extrovert power people, the ones that are driving things, are the ones that could be leaders. But in reality, that quiet, young man or woman in the back that might be doing dishes or doing their paperwork in a quiet way, they could be great leaders. And if we don't even ask them if they're interested, we will never know that they could have been the next great one. And so I think it is part of the responsibility of the franchise owners, business owners, for them to, as they are looking for in the outside for future leaders, that they really make a concerted effort in looking within the organization, because they could be surprised. I've seen it so many times when you go out into the organization and ask, have you ever just thought about wanting to be a manager? Have you ever thought about wanting to be a leader? And unless you ask, some people just don't raise their hands. But once you ask, you'd be surprised how many said, yeah, I would love to, but I just don't even know how, and that's when you can start the conversation. So you don't necessarily have to look in the outside. There are lots of people within, even if they're not telling you, but as an owner and franchise and business owner, it is your responsibility to go and look and ask your people, are you interested in being a leader? Because when you do that, you might find those gems within your organization that are going to take you to the next level, and you're going to make a difference in their world and your own business.
Advancing Your Business, Your People, and Your Legacy is produced by the Rawls Group and hosted by me, Kendall Rawls. Thank you to Aichia Bascaro with the American Franchise Academy and Jeff Bannon, a succession planner with the Rawls Group, for their expertise and content contribution to this series. You can hear more of this discussion on the Rawls Group's website at www.rawlsgroup.com. Thanks so much.